We are Ivana Balcazar, expert on psychology, Amira Ruiz, expert on nutrition, and Mariana Aguila, expert on psychology.
Our chosen topics contribute to science because it has to do with researches and experiments to prove something about human behavior. We chose psychology because we think it's a very important topic and people like to know about these things because they're like interesting. And first of all, we chose 5 topics that we think that are viable and could have an impact on people and teenagers because nowadays like psychology it's a very well plays an important role on people's life and we want them to know how their behavior or like how they live day by day impacts their body or memory or brain. So the first one is self-perception theory, and this theory states that the process in which people lack initial attitudes or emotional responses develop them by observing their own behavior and coming to conclusions as what attitudes must have driving that behavior. So it's about how people see themselves and how important it is for people to control their emotions and attitudes in order to have like self-confidence and how they see themselves. So we think that this topic is attractive and it's viable and maybe it will cause an impact on people that see it because well they really don't know how important it is for human health and for the brain to have security and to have a good perception of what you are. So we think they should know about this theory. And it's important to people to know like how they see themselves and how to improve confidence and to let them know what causes the perception they have of themselves. So one is emotional intelligence, and it's the ability to identify and manage your own emotions and the emotions of others. Well, this topic it's related to emotions, of course, and it's for people to know how to control their emotions in order to have a healthy life and to let others have a good life too. So, this topic will cause an impact on people because they actually don't know, well, maybe they know how to control their emotions, but they don't know the importance of this topic. So, emotions are very interesting and actually are very important in teenagers' life mostly. So, this topic is like focused on teenagers more than other people because they are like in a stage of life that it's very important to have your emotions controlled because you have like changes in what you think or in what you feel. So it's very important for them to know how to control them.
The third topic is working memory. It is a part of short-term memory that is concerned with immediate conscious perceptual and linguistic processing. So, working memory is the topic that talks about how can the human brain remember things, how memory works, what can the brain remember commonly, and why are those the things the brain remembers. The fourth topic is normality and abnormality. Abnormality is a behavior that can be considered deviant, eccentric, or unusual, and normality is the opposite, such as common behavior. So, this topic is related to the human brain, which is also attractive for people, teenagers and adults. And well, people would like to know about this topic because they are always curious about new things. And it is also interesting to know how or why are some diseases developed or acquired.
Addictions to food. For many people, it seems impossible to eat healthy or to lose weight. Why is it important this topic? This topic is important because nowadays people don't know how to eat healthy. And they think that eating healthy is just part of a diet or if you want to lose weight. But they are wrong. This type of information will help them to avoid different types of diseases like diabetes. It will be impacting to them knowing that eating well is not bad and you can earn many health problems. It's important to know how to stay fit or manage food in order to avoid different circumstances. In conclusion, these topics are important to human development because they contribute to the mental health of an individual. Being informed about these can make people take decisions with knowledge. Students need this information because they are the youngest generation and they are the future. So it is important to them to be informed about these topics and to pay attention to many details that they maybe are not seeing. This will help all the society and will benefit the mental health of our students.
So basically, the support we want from you is volunteers for experiments or studies that we're going to do, like social studies, for example, the ones that you've seen in Facebook, but more elaborated, and well, school facilities in order to give conferences or to have a place where to do our experiments, and maybe economic support in order to get the materials ready and well, yeah, for the experiments.